Hello and welcome to the second of two screencasts on the City Vision Internships Site Director portal. In this screencast we're going to be covering two subjects: how to post additional job descriptions for internships at your site and how to add or edit users to manage those job positions that you list. And in order to do these tasks, you need to first be logged in, as we discussed in the first screencast. And once you're logged in, get to the organization management page, and then you'll want to, in order to add a new job description, you want to click the Add New Opportunity button. And then from there, put in the title of the position and check that it is a City Vision internship so that people will be able to apply for it using the City Vision internship system. Typically then you'll want to say that it is a local volunteering opportunity. Then make sure to fill out a detailed description of what it should be and what are the requirements for it. In this case, I'm not going to do that since this is just a test. Since this is a City Vision internship that you're filling out, you'll want to say that the volunteers are required to be Christian. And then you can pick what kind of creed or Christian belief is required. The most common of these is organizational denominational statement of faith, if you have that, or attends church regularly. Attends church regularly is the one that is a requirement for all City Vision internships as a minimal requirement. Then in the service areas, you can select 5 or less of those. And City Vision internships only fit into 3 different categories, up to 3 different categories. The types of volunteers, you should ignore that because the types of volunteers is only applicable to general volunteer opportunities, not to the internships. The formal background check, that would depend on the policies of your organization. Typically the answer would be no. References, most of the internship sites require references, and we, in our internship application form, have people put down 2 references, so a pastoral and a professional reference. So typically you would say yes to that, although you wouldn't have to. Then on the location information, it will default to the location of your ministry or organization, but you can, if you want, click the Enter a New Address for this opportunity radio button and fill out a new address that's specific for this opportunity in case you have multiple sites or something. The opportunity date information is something that you can typically ignore. Likewise, the additional information is not that important. The one thing that you might want to consider putting down is in the number of positions if you're seeking a particular number of people. And then in the required documents, you can put down just the default. The application will be the City Vision internship application, and the resume will be required. So just leave that as it is. And then you can hit Continue. So once you've hit Continue, then it'll load the next page, and it'll show you now that you have a new opportunity listed. So now I'm going to show you how to add or edit the users that have access to modify this opportunity. So what you want to do is click on the Contacts link next to the opportunity. And then if you wanted to change the information about the primary contact, such as whether they will receive emails about it or whether they can edit it, you would click the update button. Otherwise, if you want to add a new contact, click add a new contact. Then if the person that you want to add already exists in our system, if they're already a Christian volunteering user, then you would put in their email address. Otherwise, you would go down to this form lower on the page and you would put in the information required, their username, email address, the password that you want to use, and their first name and last name. And then you would click add new contact. And that would add them to the system, and then they could log in and they could manage this opportunity as well. So that's how to add users. So I went back now, and that shows me that I only have a primary contact on there. So when you only have a primary contact, you can't delete it. So now I'll go back to the organization management page, and since this was just a test opportunity, I can delete it. And then if you're deleting an opportunity, you also have to click the X again and confirm it in order for it to actually be deleted. So that's just an additional safety measure so things don't accidentally get deleted. Be very careful though, if we created an opportunity for your organization that says something like City Vision Internship and then the name of your site, not to delete that, because that's the primary opportunity that we're using for the City Vision Internship for your organization. Now, in most cases, your site should only have one internship opportunity listed, and everything will go through that. Now, if you were going to create more than one, in the case, for example, if you had a women's shelter and also a men's shelter and the requirements were different, I would suggest that you contact info@cityvisioninternships.org before you just went ahead and created the opportunity using the steps I outlined. And that would be good, just so we were aware of what you were doing, and then we could review the opportunity that you had created to make sure that it was set up properly. So that is basically what I wanted to show you in this screencast. So if you have any questions on the topics that we covered here or in the first screencast, you can email info@cityvisioninternships.org, or you can give us a call at 617-282-9798, extension 102, and that will take you to Alexandra Herbert, who is the City Vision Internship Program Coordinator at this time. Thank you very much. Bye.